Ben. My name is Pammy, and I'm actually the president of College Republicans at Capital University, but our mascot is the Crusaders, and so recently there's been
How dare you?
I know. Well, recently there's been a movement with the students to have the name changed, and I know I personally am against the name change, and I know some other people who are. Like, we see it more of like criticizing like Western civilization more heavily than others, but some of the people who are against it think that it's not something worth fighting. So do you think there's something as the students like that we should voice our opinions about it, or do you think we should just kind of let that slide?
I think that there's a strategic question and then there's a moral question. So on the moral level, I'm very much against the idea that you can obliterate history simply by just getting rid of things. And also, I think that the attempt to repaint the Crusades as a non-defensive war of aggression is historically inaccurate. I mean, the reality is that Jerusalem had been held by Christians for hundreds of years prior to the Islamic invasions of the 8th, 9th, 10th centuries, and that the Islamic invasion of European lands actually necessitated defensive action in some areas. Now, does that mean that the Crusaders didn't do some really terrible things? They absolutely did terrible things, mostly to my people, right? I mean, mostly to Jews, where they were going through Europe and just slaughtering whatever Jew they came upon. Hey, look, the Jew. But with that said, the attempt to recast all of history by saying, well, you can't have a team named the Crusaders, when, like, legitimately, no one who is supporting the Crusaders at a football game is like, you know why I love the Crusaders? You know why? Because that time in 1190, when Richard the Lionheart went in Jerusalem in the Third Crusade and just started slaughtering folks, that was awesome. And now our football team's named after, that's why I like them.